day has finally come where I'm going to build a drawer system for our kitchen. I have not done this before and I'm actually excited. And now that I'm on a roll here with some of the new tools and jigs we've got for this kitchen renovation, I think this is going to be so exciting. And I keep thinking about all the future projects I'm going to use with some of these new tools and the new skills I'm learning while building our kitchen. That being said, this kitchen renovation, you guys are loving it and we're enjoying making it, so win-win for everyone. We want to hope that you guys can actually share our videos with someone you think will enjoy it. Help cheer us on. We have a lot more to do in this kitchen as well as into the pantry room. So there's a lot more of this series to go. So share our videos, comment, like, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We are on our way to building the rest of our homemade kitchen that we are building from scratch on our own. Okay, today, we want to answer a couple questions before we get building this drawer system. We've been getting a lot of questions in regards to where is the wood stove going in our kitchen and how are we going to accommodate having cabinets near where the wood stove is. And we have figured everything out. So put your worries aside. We have been able to get in contact and have recommended stuff from the professionals on how we're supposed to advise to put this into our kitchen. Proper clearances, all the safety that we need to have be able to have what's called a wet certification done on the wood stove once it's installed and in place. We will have someone come out, certify it, and the English family will be safe, the kitchen will be beautiful, and everything will be done exactly how it's supposed to be. So put your worries aside. Okay, so the wood stove is going to go in the corner here. And as you know, right now we have obviously our working area going on, but we have the cabinet that we built with some cardboard in between and a little workstation we have going here. The actual stove, which is a new stove that we just got, is going to go in the center right here. In between my lines, it says stove. It's illustrated for you right there on the wall. And then from this line here to this line here, there's going to be about a 26-inch wide drawer system. And what I want to accomplish with this drawer system is I want a top drawer that's going to house spoons and utensils that you would use beside your stove, you know, tea towels, and have a larger, deeper drawer at the bottom for other storage for things that you would use with your stove. And then once we finish this, we are on to building our island, which is going to have 3 custom cabinets in it, an island design, and we are using a bar top for that. It is 3 feet by 8 feet. So we want to get this done because we're excited to get to that next step, which means that we actually have a kitchen, like counters, and we can kind of get some of the plumbing and other things done. Another quick question, we are moving the electrical plugs, so Don't worry, nothing's adhered to the walls yet. No. We want to get this building done while the kids are at school, and we have the space here to be able to do it without any plumbing sticking up in the middle of the room that will be in our way because we don't have a wood shop. So, okay, let's get building our drawer system. Day 3, building. Oh, now I can't open it. You hit it so hard. It sprayed at you. You clunked it so hard. It was going to spray in my face. I'm like, I just swept and cleaned up the floor for...
I know the tricks.
A lot of our YouTube family were asking what is the first meal we're going to cook in our kitchen. What are we going to cook for our first meal in our kitchen? I gotta learn how to cook if I'm in a kitchen.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Holy, these things are... They're heavy.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart beats slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone.
Yeah, This is the base. That was, yeah. I saw your brain in motion there.
Measure twice, cut once.
If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately.
Jigging and jigging and jigging.
The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all.
A Crick Jig Queen t-shirt.
Queen t-shirt.
Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. 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 Feeling is all gone.
This
Oh,
is
bless you. Ooh, bless you.
a little dusty in here. Woo. This isn't thick enough for the toe kick, so I have to cut. I gotta rip another piece.
Okay.
And we have 3.5-inch height toe kicks. So we have a table saw that, put that in.
Look at this carcass.
Everyone gave me so much flack for calling it a carcass and not a base cabinet. This is apparently called the carcass of the base cabinet, and then the drawers and the cupboards and everything are separate. Everything online says carcass. I'm just going with the terms I learned online. Okay, let's cut the toe kick.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while.
Yeah, you gotta be on this side.
I buggered that up.
Oh, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're
I
saying.
drilled my holes on the rougher,
Yeah.
on the smooth side, because I picked the smooth side and then
Yeah, you can't use that.
oops.
It's okay. Oh my goodness. Love. Just one of those days.
We're gonna stop the lunch in a second, okay? I'm gonna set everything back up. Nothing too catastrophic.
No, that's not bad.
And I caught myself before. Well, I went to put it on and I was like, ah.
Like, I mean,
And
you
it's
could have
not
used
wrong,
it.
It's just rough, and
Yeah.
I want it to look so clean on the outside, so.
Just a toe kick.
And I'm gonna go, toe kicks, right?
Toe kicks. We're putting on the toe kicks.
Who knew we would have a toe kick theme song?
Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh,
no good way of doing it. Well, there is. I guess one of our YouTube family said there's like a roller you can get to put on the glue.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen
I've
one,
seen
so
I've
maybe-
seen that. It's just one more step.
So it's wiping it off of everything.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
All right, I'm gonna slide.
Okay, do you want me to help? I'm gonna help. No.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I knew I was gonna rotate. It's perfect.
Hey, hon. You're perfect.
Aw, thanks, babe. I don't pay him to say these things, YouTube family.
Yes, she does.
I feel like in today's video, you need to say 5 really cute comments about me.
Yeah. You don't talk good enough about me.
This type of building,
It's a cupboard, not a building.
this
Okay.
kind of building project,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, love.
good to be a perfectionist.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this. We could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust.
Now the fun part, or not so fun part, but the fun part.
No, this has been all fun.
So I'm going to use 1x2s, the same that we use for the face frame.
Right.
And I'm going to do a 1x2 strip on the inside here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do one at the back.
Right.
And I want to make sure that the one that I put at the back one will be at the front part of where my drawer runner will be, and one will be the depth of my drawer runner. So my runners might not go all the way to the back. I'll need to double check my measurement, the ones I picked up. But you want to make sure you have a rail at the back and a rail at the front. That way your screws can go in to those, and they'll be the same flush height as this. So if I take a piece of 1x2, it's the same thickness as this. Then once it's up here, you can see that it goes flush with where the face frame is, because if your runners sit on here now, your drawer can run in and out. If it's drawer runners here, you're gonna hit the inside of your face frame.
Right.
And so that's going to be the step next, is to put that piece on front and back of where the runners are gonna be. I'm going to create 3 drawers. And so that will support all 3 of the runners that I'm going to use on both sides. And then we'll move on to the next step.
Hey, I don't think you're supposed to go. Maybe I'm just too slow. We should just lean together. We could have been stardust, same world but without.
And these runners are made by the same company that we bought our hardware and our hinges. So far, everything that we've gotten from them has come with really thorough instructions.
Well, they're nice.
Which way do they slide? Ooh, they're soft closing. Can't slam the drawers anymore?
Well, you can.
Darn it. That's awesome. Okay. Fun. So I'm going to create those 1x2 little sills inside that my drawer runners are going to go on, and I'm just using 1x2s. So I'm going to cut 4 of them to the lengths that I need, 1 for each end, left and right. We were talking to Phil's uncle the other day on FaceTime, and he was like, I always lose my measuring tape too. And I'm like, I own a million of them, can never find them. And he goes, you know what's so funny? There's a belt thing on the back. And so none of us should ever lose it, because you should just wear it on your belt, but nobody does.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with
Secret stash.
There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait.
Hey, hun,
Yeah.
are you gonna put a back on these cabinets?
I am gonna put it back on the cabinets. I wanted to make sure, because there was a supply shortage and I was only able to get what I thought it was exactly how much I would need for all the supplies, and I want to get through making all the doors before I use my MDF for the backers, because if I have to wait a week or two for more backer board to come, then I can do that, but I don't want to wait to have to build the cabinets when we have all this stuff already out.
Yeah.
We want everything to be as functional as possible, and I can add the backer after if I have to wait for supplies, because what I got was what they had, and I was lucky that I even got that. Trying to condense my supplies in the meantime. But yes, little rodents and insects and things, you don't want them in your cabinet, so I will be putting an MDF backer on. Plus it looks cleaner on the inside, right?
Footprints in the sand. Let's make miracles. Come hold my hand. Let's find something new. Me and
That's so exciting.
Oh my gosh.
So silly, but so exciting.
walk with me. Let's leave
So
the
fun.
past behind.
Now that the drawer runners are on, which was a really exciting step and something that I haven't done before, so I might play with those all evening, but we want to build the actual drawers that are going to go inside. So to do that, the easiest way I found online through different tutorials was to now put on the left and right sill that will be inside the drawer and measure them to the depth that we have for our actual runner, plus the little space for the actual face frame. And so ours is 20.5 inches. So we're gonna cut those on either side, and then there's a little trick on how to know where your front and back part of your drawer measurements are going to be. So we're gonna do a bunch of cutting on the table saw. And because we wanna do 2 shelves that are 5.5 inches deep, we are going to cut 2 drawers worth at one time while we have the settings on the table saw the way that we want them. Oh, babe,
Yeah.
but if we just rip this to 20.5, I'm trying to do this so we can serve as much wood as possible, because we're gonna be making more than one drawer that will all be 20.5 deep.
So how?
So I'm thinking if we rip this to 20.5, then we just rip it this way for our heights.
Okay.
Yeah, so 20.5.
20 and a
Changed
half.
my mind. This will help us reserve some wood and have to make less cuts. Okay, so what I just did was put the rail on this right side, and it just clips right back in. And goes in, you can hear it click, and then it locks into place. And it's flush with the front, because our face frame for the actual drawer is going to go on the front, as well as our piece that's going to make the front of the cabinet. So you can pull it out, you can see it slides really nicely. And so I need to do the exact same thing to the other side. I'm just going to unlatch this, do the same to this one, just to make it a little easier. I'm going to try to line them up exactly. I'm going to do the thing where we can scooch it like we did last time.
So we're gonna use these center rails. We're gonna put a screw in, and we're not gonna do it very taut, and so we can move the rail
Forward or back if we need
forward
to.
or back.
I think I need to be there, and we're going to hope we get lucky on the first one, but... Okay, and I can loosen it to shuffle it if I need to. Let's see how that works. And then we'll put the rest of the screws in if it's a match. It's perfect flat. We got lucky on the first one. This one took us a couple tries, so that's great. on. In. We're gonna lock this one back in because then we'll be able to take the measurements we need for the front and the back of the drawers. And flush. Okay.
And these we want our jig holes on the front because you're going to be covering it with your shaker style faceplate.
Yeah.
You might.
Do
Do you need me?
No, I'm just
Okay.
gonna get wood glue everywhere.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I'm looking at you. I'm trying to get your attention. Can I come close? I don't know how to play this. Our hands touch once or twice, feeling kind of hypnotized. I'm looking at you and I feel the tension. You know, this could be like heaven. I am right here, doing my best to make you feel like I do. And just for a second, you're looking at me, making me feel like maybe you want this too. Give me your attention.
Nice.
I'm trying to breathe.
Oh my gosh, baby.
I can't really put anything in it. So we're gonna build a second drawer that's going to be the same size as this one that will go just under it, and then a deeper drawer at the bottom. So we want to put the bottom on this drawer, and then we'll be able to do our face frame piece that will go across, because the face plate will be on this and it will have a shaker style on it. So we'll do a face frame that goes underneath it, and then the next drawer that will be the same size as this one, and then a face frame, and then the bottom one.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground.
You're throwing wood at me?
You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me.
Throwing it back.
I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like
Hey,
the
what the
stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day, and I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me.
Oh, wow.
Until you set me free.
Beautiful.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
I didn't push this one back all the way yet because I keep closing them all the way and there's no handle. And then I have to figure out how to get them from the other side. So.
Yeah, these sliders have a lock on them. They're really nice.
Just getting the final rails on the bottom drawer, and then we have the wood already cut here, so we're going to pocket hole jig, put it together, and then we have 3 drawers. I'm so impressed with this. I love it. I think it's going to be so fun to get the face fronts on them with that shaker style like we did the cabinet. Philip already has ripped all of the separation that's going to be where the MDF goes in for the shaker style that we're doing. So we're prepped and ready for that. We just have a bunch of MDF to cut to finish those and clamp them together overnight, and we are done another cabinet.
Oh my gosh. It's perfect.
I've got my measurements down pat now after the 3rd drawer, like exactly where all the runners need to be so that they're flush with the front. Once you do 1 drawer,
Right.
and it only took us a few seconds to figure out the height on the 1st drawer, and then once we did, we were flying now for these ones because everything really is exactly the same. You're just making a different height for the cabinet, which is really easy, or for the drawer, sorry, which is really easy to do.
I love the 2 drawers that are the same and then the big chunky bottom drawer.
I think it's going to be really fun, and I think a lot of cabinets I've seen online, they leave the top drawer plain and then they just shaker the bottom too. And we've decided we're going to shaker all 3 of them so all the cabinets are the same. And I think I'm going to like that style because we have a very big drawer system that we need to make that will go into the island. And so having them cohesive and the same and just really finished with the actual face frame shaker style on them. I think it's gonna just make it look that much more detailed, and so we're putting the time into it, so we might as well make it the way we want. Couldn't find where I put my screws.